Again, we are staying weather aware overnight through the day Tuesday as rain and wind will be moving and spreading really across the area. I want to point out, though, it'll be breezy, maybe 10 to 20 mile per hour winds here in the valley overnight, but the stronger winds here don't really kick in until closer to daybreak tomorrow, but we're already seeing it in the higher elevations and will continue to see it in the higher elevations. Already some power outages kind of scattered around Cumberland County, down in Monroe County, about 100 showing up there, 1,500 in Knox. A lot of that's probably LCUB, 1,500 in Sevier County, and so on. So we're going to continue to see these probably go up as we go over the next 24 hours. In fact, down trees and power outages, we have that as a medium to high threat really between now and about midday or early afternoon tomorrow. Rain threat medium. Let's take a couple of camera tours. We'll start with downtown Knoxville. We're looking south towards the river. It's the old Whittle building there, and I kind of wanted to show you the flag at the top. It was the one way I could kind of show you that it's not overly windy, at least in the lower elevations. Let's go up to about 2,000 feet in Campbell County, McLeod Mountain. We're looking back towards the restaurant, and you can see it definitely jostling around there. Cumberland County, Crossville, the flags are almost blowing up. The winds are so strong there on the plateau. And similarly, we're seeing winds increasing now as well. This is Gatlinburg Sky Park in the Sevier County area. We saw a little bit of trash that was blowing around earlier there, a bag or so. But these are only going to get worse as we go through the night tonight. The wind advisory has been added to the Central Valley, kind of as expected. I think probably why they delayed it earlier is because they weren't anticipating the winds being real strong overnight. Like I mentioned, it's going to be closer through the day tomorrow. But regardless, 15 to 30 mile per hour sustained winds and gusts to 55. So we're not going to see 55 mile per hour winds all the time. Those are just gusts that we will see. Same thing in the Smokies. The gusts will be about 85 miles per hour, and that's going to go through Tuesday. All right, right now we're seeing gusts to near 50 in Jamestown. Anytime you see the brown on this map, those are winds over 50, and you're seeing a lot of that. Tellico Plains, 67, Hartford, 67, 75 at Elkmont, 74 at Tremont, 72 at LeConte. So the winds are very strong in the higher elevations of the Smokies, not as breezy in the lower elevations like in Sevierville. That's the point. They will pick up a little bit, though, as we go through the day tomorrow. Let's kind of look at a couple of areas. This is LeConte Lodge, about 6,600 feet in elevation. Winds gusting to 80 now, staying that way overnight into the mid-70s by about 9 a.m. Similarly, we're looking at Ober Mountain, about 3,300 feet in elevation. Winds will stay in that mid to 60s range overnight. But here in the Knoxville area, as I mentioned, we're about 10 to 20, maybe 25. It's closer to daybreak and beyond that our winds start to gust upwards and over 40 miles per hour. So, kind of put it in perspective, everybody in orange could see gusts over 50, red above 4,000 feet in the Smokies over 80, and down through the valley could be over 40. But again, this is a little bit later in the day tomorrow. Rain across the area now. We'll see these scattered showers on and off overnight. Some of this rain will be locally heavy. This is 7 a.m. through midday. That's our best chance of the steadier rain. Then it's a little quieter rain-wise through afternoon, but it's still breezy. So we're talking winds, or rainfall rather, 1 to 2 inches for many across the region. As this system exits, look at Tuesday 4 through 11 this time tomorrow night. You see a little bit of that purple starting to show up. It wouldn't surprise me if we had maybe a light dusting in some spots across portions of the plateau, a half inch or less. 1 to 2 though above the highest elevations in the Smokies. We catch a bit of a break on Thursday. Just a brief one, because more wind, more rain comes back for Friday, and it's definitely getting colder through the weekend, and I'm keeping an eye on next Monday, Don. All right.